Hey guys, what it is your girl Cadillac. Yes, I am Cadillac Dixon. I'm the Draw My Life prison wife. I'm the legally blind, really. I'm the legally blind artist that is rapping and painting for justice, hoping to see justice before all face to black. Yeah, it's your girl Cadillac. So guys, coming through on August the 12th. It is 3 something. I got about an hour before work. You see, I'm already in my little uniform, girl. Already ready. Got my shower. My sister got her shower because, you know, I'm caregiver to her. So, got to help her out. The only one thing I haven't done yet is eating something before I went to work. I did eat a little something for breakfast, but I still got to get a meal before work. I believe I got gas in my car, girl, so I ain't gonna be ripping and running. I hope, but always something happens. I do have my name tag and my name badge already in my bag. I got my bag, I got my keys in my pocket, girl. I do not plan on running today. Okay, so y'all know I was dreading going back to work. Like, really, I have been off for personal reasons. Something came up and I had to take off some time from work. So it amounts to about a month. Okay, so the leave of absence, basically I applied for that on the, when was that? It was the 11th. No, it was the 12th. I'm sorry, it was the 12th of July. And then the very next day my sister passed away, so I had to take one anyway. Well, not a leave of absence, but bereavement. Like, I had to take time off of that. So all of that was like crunched into one. So it gave me about a month off from work. And y'all already know I am not going to waste time like that. I was getting out as much content as I could. I was vlogging. I was doing everything, girl. Like, I did a little editing. I did get a couple of videos edited that had quite a bit of pieces to them, so I got those together. I really envisioned getting much more off. I mean, done by that length of time being off, but hey, a person can only do what they can do, and I gotta stop thinking that I can do everything. Like, if I do a certain amount of things, then I need to just be happy and grateful for what I did do. You know, we went to Chicago. We did get I got a lot of content in Chicago. Ain't even did that yet, so I will be releasing that over the next couple of weeks. I got a lot more content when we came here. Like, we was acting like we was tourists in our own town. But it's just when you're so busy, it's a lot of things you just don't get to do, get to see, get to experience, because all you're doing is running to work, getting off work, running home, going to sleep, running errands, paying bills. That's what it seems like life is about. But to actually be able to step back and take a breath, take a moment, go through life slower, not running through life, not hurrying from this task to the next task, you get to see a lot more. And there's a lot in my backyard here in Orlando, Florida, that I didn't even know was going on. So we're going to be touring around Orlando some more with me and Money, and I guess the family. Me and Money, we're gonna start our own little vlogging channel together of all our adventures. You know, when Money was a child, that's all we did was just go place to place to place. This is something that Money is very much accustomed to. Every weekend I was off on Saturdays and Sundays. No, I think I was off on Fridays and Saturdays, but I worked overnight. So it felt like I had the whole Sunday because I had to return to work that Sunday night. But we went to patronize all kinds of stuff. Free events, art fairs, festivals. I love a good festival. Anything like related to that. We would love to do those types of things. A lot of them are low cost or free, you know. So it was nice to get out and actually live again. Now, you all know that I was dreading going back to work because I know back to work means less time for doing my passions. I am an artist. I'm a creative, many different fields. I'm a painter. I'm a sketch artist. I'm a graphic designer. I'm a cosmetologist. I'm a rapper. I'm a spoken word poet. an author and an illustrator. Like I do way too much, and everybody's always like, you got to narrow it down, one niche, one niche. It is so hard because I don't know, like my mind never stops. So I always have the next great idea and I have to act on it. Like it doesn't matter if I already had that idea and I started that. When the next idea comes, I gotta act on it. You know, that's just how an artist's mind works. So I was dreading going back because I knew my time would be shorter to do those things. But I did say that I cannot, because I used to say that my life starts where work ends, or when work starts, life ends, you know, but I can't live like that. Who knows how much longer I have to be in the workforce. Though, you know, I took measures to kind of wean myself out of that. I went to college. I did so much, and I'm still kind of stuck in the 9 to 5, you know, to pay my bills thing. So I cannot be unhappy that whole time that I am in this situation. So I need to find some balance. Like I really need to get better at scheduling. Like I schedule my life down to a T, but the problem is when it's something for me to do, if you call me up on the phone, ring, 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 Keita, I need this, this, and that, I drop completely everything I'm doing and I run to your rescue. That's how I am. But I have to run to so many people's rescue. Like I'm the one that everybody can depend on. If you ask me and I can do it, I'm going to do it. And even if I tell you no, I'm going to feel bad. And then I'm going to call you back and say, okay, I can try to do it. But that amounts to after year after year after year after year living that way, I push so much of my stuff to the side, to the side, to the side, to the side. And I end up behind as I'm helping others progress forward. And then those people that I helped progress forward, I reach for them thinking that they will reach back at me and pull me up, but they don't. They're, oh, I'm sorry, I can't help you. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm busy. Oh, you know, the answers that I didn't give them, they give me quickly. So this is why I'm so far in a rut. I have got to learn one simple word and stick to that ish. No. No. I mean, it sounds harsh, but when I'm in trouble, it's not like it bothers you that I'm in trouble. When I'm begging people to share my videos, to watch my videos so I can get watch time, it doesn't hurt you when I beg you and you don't do it. Like, so it is time for me to have my main focus on myself. I've given so much of my life to the next person, and I've gotten really little bit back from that. So I really, honestly, if I look back over my whole life, I would say if all that help that I extended to people, all that money that I loaned to people, all the rides that I gave to people, everything of my being that I've given to another, if I actually used it and gave it to myself, where would I be? I probably would be where I want to be. I probably would have reached the world with Project Reach the World. I probably would be this graphic designer that I want to be, this artist, have my business online that I want to have, my music and my passions, my poetry. A lot of that would have taken off because I would have put the correct amount of time, not a rush job into it time. I would have put the right amount of time. It's just like a flower. Like you can't scarcely water the flower and tend to it and think it's going to grow properly. Now, if you give it the correct amount of water, meaning time, the right amount of time, it can come out and bloom beautifully and live and survive, you know. But everything that I have given has basically been my good time. And then whatever's left over, like the fumes, that's what I use to try to keep myself together. And good and into my 40s, 41 now this year, it is hard to unlearn that. It is hard to unlearn that though you may have a problem, I feel bad for you. But what's happening to me has to be more important to me than what's happening to you. Which just sounds really bad, but I have a problem with it. I have a problem with it. And then people would turn around and say, well, it's your fault. Well, you can say no, you shouldn't. But I always tell people, like, please don't ask me unless I'm the last resort, because I have a problem. I will tell you yes when I mean no. How many times have you told somebody yes when you really meant no, and you didn't want to do it, and you didn't want to put your life on hold, but you said yes? Like, let me tell you. So it's hard for me to unlearn that bad behavior. That is horrible behavior. Yes, it is the way we should live. We should put others before ourselves. We are supposed to care about others first, but that's in a perfect world. Then that would mean that them caring about me more than them caring about themselves. You know what I mean? It would balance out. But when only one person is living by the way, or a handful of people are living by the way we're supposed to, and everybody else is take, and what can I get from you? It doesn't balance out. So I really got to strategically schedule my life, which I already do. I schedule my life almost down to every single minute, it seems like. If I leave at this time, I'll be to work by this time. I can get off of work and I can do that. And then I can hurry up and do this. And then I can do that. That's how I schedule my life. And then it gets altered by the phone call. Oh, I need you to come and do this real quick. Real quick turns into hours. And I never return back to what I was doing. But better scheduling and sticking to my schedule. I need to have time, like before, y'all know when I was going to work, 3 days a week, I do get off at 6. I get off earlier. So those days I don't come straight home. I wasn't coming straight home, and I intend to go back to that. Go to Starbucks, go to wherever, and sit down, have a cup of coffee, and do an hour and a half to 2 hours of work. So which means that I would basically get off at 8 o'clock instead of, getting off at my job at 6, and then coming home to run errands and run people this place, that place. It would be 2 more solid hours of just straight work. Another issue in my life is that freaking goddamn phone. The phone aggravates my soul. Anytime I hear that phone ring, and it's so crazy and it's sad, the phone makes me completely anxious and overwhelmed. Because number one, not too many people call me. I always listen out and look out for Marcello's calls. He usually called maybe twice a day, which is expensive. That's about $10 a day. Okay, I know he's going to call, but his calls are only 30 minutes, a piece. Unless he calls and then has to hang up because of count, then he has the rest of that 30 minutes that he can call later. But other than that, the only phone calls on my phone is, and Juju, he gonna call, Kita, where you at? I want to hang out with my auntie. But other than that, it's gonna be spam calls. They call all day long. All these unknown numbers, don't know who they are. Every now and then you go and answer your phone, and then it's a freaking creditor that's trying to hold some account to you, and you're like, God dog it, why did I answer that phone? Or is somebody on the phone basically needing a favor? I don't get too many phone calls as to, hey Kita, how you doing? Like, how's your videos going? How is your graphic design going? Is this going good? Like, it ain't those type of phone calls where we just chit chatting. I don't get those. So the phone is really stressful for me, because the minute the phone rings, it automatically pops a message in my head that, oh, somebody needs something. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I got a solution for that, but I ain't gonna quite tell y'all right now. So better scheduling of my life and utilizing my time wisely. I use all my time. I even take from my sleep time and sometimes from my me time, but I need to use it correctly in the right order, So better doing that should leave me more time to create. I kind of need to be on a creative schedule as well. I find myself being more creative at night, which is true for a lot of artists. Number one, because there are very few, if any, phone calls at night. When I hear that dum 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 dum, that T-Mobile sound, oh my God, I wanna take my phone, I be wanna take my phone and just crush it to death and just throw it. That's how I be feeling. Then the phone don't even work that well, so it's constantly, what did you say? I can't hear you. And then I have the TMJ. I have to keep repeating myself, and it hurts my jaw to repeat myself. So it's very stressful. So at night, that phone doesn't ring. So that's great. That's excellent. Excellent. I love it. And then also, it's harder for me to get up in the mornings. So when I'm tired, I'm kind of dragging a little bit and not really motivated and getting straight into whatever project I'm doing or whatever. So nighttime just works better, you know. But tonight the problem is I get off like 1 something, or 2. Whenever work is done, I get off. So by 2 a.m. I can't really stay up as late as I want to, because tomorrow I do want to go to the another farmer's market. So I got to get up early for that. So to get up early, you got to go to sleep early. I used to not understand that. I used to try to stay up as late as I can and wake up as early as I can so that I can have as much of my day to do what I need to do, all the many tasks I need to do. But I'm learning that I'm getting older, and sleep is beneficial to your health. You got to get the right amount of sleep, and I really got to get the right amount of sleep. So back to work. So I was nervous and scared to go back. I knew, for one, by my body not working like that for like a month. I do walk daily, so I kind of keep up a little bit of exercise, but by me not working for a month, I knew my back was going to be on fire. I already knew that. I knew that. So I did have some lower back pain or whatever. I work in a restaurant, so I went bussing some tables, and every now and then I'll get that broom and just bend over with the broom, and basically I'm stretching, but you think I'm just, sweeping. I might have to go to the bathroom if I need a longer stretch and just use the restroom and then stretch for maybe 2 to 3 minutes, because then you'll be uninterrupted. Because the minute someone see you bent over, they think something's wrong with you. Are you okay? Are you okay? No, I'm just stretching my legs. I have sciatica. My legs are tight and tired and hurting. And then I was dreading just the process of being there, how tired it's going to make me. I'm not going to have time to do this and the other, whatever. But I got off of work yesterday, and as soon as I got off, me and my daughter went vlogging, so it didn't interfere with that, and I was able to stay up. Think I stayed up to about 2 a.m. this morning. I got up around 10. I usually always get up at 10 a.m. Except for those days that I do work the morning. So I was able to get up. I was able to do a few things before work and had my uniform ready. So far it's working out. I did have one mishap. When I was on my way from work, I said that I'm going to put my badge and my name tag in my bag. I do not want to look for that tomorrow. I don't want to be ripping and running, because it will not dawn on me that I don't have it until it's literally time for me to run out the door. And it's not enough time for me to find it. So to avoid that, I want to start putting my things away, put my badge in my wallet, this and that. So I'm in the parking lot in my car, and I'm like, where's my badge? Like, I freaking just left work. How is my badge not here? I run all the way back to my location, all the way through this and that, and I'm like, it's not here. They make you pay for your badge, basically, if you need to replace it. So I'm like, I don't want to pay for another freaking badge. I'm kind of low on money. Like, every dime counts. So I was about to get overwhelmed. Like, it's always something going on. Why can't I, like... And it irritates me when you strategically, I was really literally putting it up so that I wouldn't have this problem, just for me to have this problem. So I said, calm down. I started looking through the car, looked through the seats. It had went and fell through the seat that quickly out of my pocket. And it was about to fall in this crevice of the car where I never would have found it again. But I found that, went home, breathe. I went home, got me a little nap because I was tired. And then we vlogged. Like, so everything was, you know, in decent and normal timing, not overwhelming. So yeah, guys, I'm back to work. I do have another video when I get a little time. I had to do that on my break, girl. We gonna squeeze it in about the journey of trying to get my visitations back. My visitations with Marcello. We raised our daughter together through prison visits for the last 20 years, and they were taken due to retaliation from a sergeant. So I got an update on that. Anyways, gotta go, gotta run. Well, not quite run today. I'm on time. Dog. Yes, go get me a cup of coffee and give me something to eat. All right, it's your girl Cadillac.